Hello all. This is Team 9 presenting in the topic Laddu making machine under the guidance of our professor Ashwin R. Kupsungada. Our team consists of Chirag Krishnamurthy, Ketan Patil, Sindhu Milmargi and Sandarya N. Our problem definition is design a semi-automatic laddu making machine which will be portable and user-friendly. Machine, the machine should consume less power and should have less maintenance. Machine should weigh less than 4 kg. The dimensions of the machine is 2.5 feet into 2.5 feet into 2.5 feet. The cost of the machine should not be more than rupees 4,000. The machine should work for minimum 3 hours continuously, making 2 laddus per minute. The machine should have a container to store the laddus for some time. The machine should have a rotating disc for rotating the laddu and dispensers to dispense the laddus. The machine should have an LED or a digital display for counting the number of laddus and a buzzer for indicating the process completion. Function tree and function cluster. Our function tree is a laddu making machine. uh, Starts from accessing the dough, in which we store the dough in the hopper, then we compress the dough into cylindrical pipe outlet for cutting mechanism using a helical screw. Then we have laddu preparation, in which we cut the dough using a blade into small cylindrical strips, and then the laddus fall into the rotating disc, in which the laddus rotate and becomes more accurate in size and more circular in shape, and then it get dispensed in the dispenser. Third unit is the indication, in which there is an option of machine on and off, initiate the laddu preparation and the process completion. In the last part, we have casing, uh, which we in which we build the body of the machine. The function clustering. So accessing the dough comes in one cluster, laddu preparation in another, indication in the third cluster, and casing in fourth cluster. So accessing the dough comes in the cluster of storing the dough. Uh, Laddu preparation unit comes in the cluster of making laddu unit. Indication comes in the indication unit and casing in casing unit. So this is the subsystems we identify. Number one is the dough storing unit. Number two, laddu making unit. Number three, indication unit, and fourth is casing unit. So these are the concepts generated by our team. This is concept one generated by Chirag Krishnamurthy, and this is concept two generated by Saundarya. This is concept three generated by Sindhu Milmanki, and this is concept four, this generated by Ketan Patil. This is the selected concept, the concept number one, designed by Chirag Krishnamurthy. So this is the 3D model which we built in Autodesk Inventor 2019 for our laddu making machine. In this model, we have four subsystems. This is subsystem 1, which contains a hopper and a helical screw placed inside it. And this is subsystem 2, which contains a cylindrical pipe outlet, a blade holder, and a blade. In subsystem 3, we have a rotating disc which will be surmounted on a rectangular box. In subsystem 4, we have a base for a hopper and a rectangle and a dispenser tray which will collect the laddus. And it also has a stopper to stop the laddus and make the laddus fall into the tray. So how the how this model works is, when you put the dough inside the hopper, the DC motor will rotate the helical screw, and the helical screw will compress the dough and makes the dough push through the cylindrical pipe outlet. As the dough comes out of the cylindrical pipe outlet, it will be cut by a blade which will be rotating into small cylindrical strips. The small cylindrical strip dough will fall into the rotating disc, and we'll go for a cycle of 2 rounds. And at the end of 2 rounds, the size of the laddu will be more accurate and in circular in shape. So at the end of second round, there will be stopper which is surmounted on the dispenser tray. The stopper will stop the laddus, and through the slider, the laddus will fall into the dispenser. Thank you.
This is the circuit diagram for the entire system. This circuit consists of three DC motors, two IR sensors, one green LED, and a buzzer, and also Arduino Mega 2560. This is a flowchart of the entire system. So it starts as DC motors. DC motor 1 gets on, the helical screw starts rotating. The dough we put gets compressed by the helical screw and goes through the cylindrical pipe outlet for the cutting section. Next, DC motor 2 gets on, the blade starts to rotate, and uh, the dough which comes out of cylindrical pipe outlet gets cut down and into small cylindrical strips. Sensor 1 detects the dose and it activates the LED and the LED starts to blink. Then the DC motor 3 gets on, the disc starts to rotate. The laddu falls from the cutting section in the rotating disc, and which results in the formation of smoother, circular, and rounder laddus. Laddus then fell into a dispenser. If sensor 2 detects no dough in the hopper, the uh, buzzer gets activated and starts making sound, which indicates the process has been completed. This is the bill of materials required for our entire system. First, we require a helical screw, which is made up of acrylic sheet. Then, upper part of the hopper, the square sheet, which is made up of stainless steel. Also, it has a lower part of the hopper, which is also made up of stainless steel. And housing for DC motors is made up of foam sheet, three DC motors, a cylindrical pipe outlet, um, a rectangular base which is made up of metal sheet, a rectangular base 2 which is made up of foam sheet, four base legs made up of wood, a blade holder which is made up of nylon rod, a blade made up of aluminum, a uh, circular disc 1 which is in the top layer of the rotating disc, which is made by a foam sheet, a circular disc with a disc which is in the second layer of the rotating sheet, which is also made up of foam sheet, a square box to put a DC motor in, and an air sensor, a LED, a buzzer, and a controller Arduino Mega 82560. So this is motor sizing and battery sizing of the entire system. So motor sizing we calculate subsystem 1. So subsystem 1, the load torque is calculated by the formula m into g into d whole divided by 2, where m is the mass of the dough you put in the container, that is equal to 1 kg. G is the acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8 in meter per second. Is the diameter, which is equals to 0.02 meter. Therefore, after calculating load torque, we get 0.098, which shows us we required a 1000 RPM motor. Similarly, we calculate for subsystem 2 and subsystem 3 respectively, and we require a 60 RPM motor for subsystem 2, a 100 RPM motor for subsystem 3. So then we calculate the battery sizing. For battery sizing, we first calculate the power required by the every subsystem. So like for subsystem 1, we require 15.3 watt. For subsystem 2, we require 12.56 watt, and for subsystem 3, we require 10.26 watts. And Uh, Adapter we require is 12 volts. So calculate the total current we require. That is equals to 3145 milliamps, and we operate this machine for a total time of 3 hours. So the total battery size we require is 9462 mAh. Functional specification of the entire system. Number one, to make laddus. Number two, to store the laddus. Three, LED or a digital panel display for counting the number of laddus. Four, a buzzer for the process completion indication. Number five, a blade to cut the dough. Number six, a container to store the laddus. Number seven, a helical screw to compress the dough.
So this is the circuit we made in the Tinkercad simulation for the Orlando making machine. This circuit consists of three DC motors. Each DC motor is for the helical screw, which rotates and compresses the dough to the cutting mechanism. The second DC motor is for the rotation of blade, which the blade rotates and cuts the dough into small cylindrical strips. The third DC motor is for the rotation of a disc in which the laddus fall and becomes more circular. And in this circuit, we have two IR sensors, a LED and a buzzer. So sensor one is for the counting the number of laddus cut by the blade. So how it works is when the sensor detects the laddus, it activates the LED and the LED starts to blink. And the sensor 2 is for the process completion unit. As the sensor 2 detects there is no dough present in the hopper, it activates the buzzer and the buzzer starts making sound which indicates the process has been completed. So this is our code for the circuit, and the simulation, I will show the simulation.